Oh, hi guys, and first of all, I want to thank you for all the wishes that you guys sent me while I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 1 week. For those that don't know, I had it's called a syncope episode, which is due to the brain, right? And it's sort of like a blackout is what a syncope is. They did a whole bunch of MRI tests, a whole bunch of stuff, and they put me on. They started me off on seizure medication because I went into seizures, and yeah, that's as much as I can tell you right now. As much as I know, they are going to start doing some tests on me. I believe we did see a couple of things on the MRI. Uh, Most likely small cysts. We don't know if they're benign or cancerous. We don't know at this point. We're not. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to keep living my life um, as normal as I can, right? Okay, but anyways, the last episode, okay, that the last video that I actually did, I talked about how I got a brand new Olympus. It is a Olympus OM2, and how I got it and how I was testing it. I have not sent the film out yet because since I was in the hospital for 1 week, I still have not finished the film. All right, so I have not been able to do that. But the technician that actually saw the camera told me that it seems to be working very well, and he is a very well renowned technician. So I am not going to doubt his words. Okay, so I am going pretty much by what he says, right? And so I've added a couple of things. I wanted to let you guys know. By the way, they released me from the hospital yesterday, so today I went out and trying to um, get my mind off of things. I went to my toy store with Jasmine, and I got me a new lens, and I got me some extras, right, to enhance the experience of doing film photography. I got a 35 to 105 zoom lens because although the 50 millimeter 1.8 is a very good prime lens, it is a wonderful lens. There's no doubt in my mind about it, right? I wanted something that will give me more flexibility, and having a zoom lens, in my opinion, has always been something that I have always loved to have because it gives me that ability to zoom in closer if I need to, or to do wider shots if I need to, without having to change the lens, right? And that's the advantages of having a zoom lens. In this particular situation, the lens is an Olympus Secudo. It is a 35 to 105. Let me show you. And I got a winder, okay, for it. So I think here you can see the lens. Okay, it is a very good condition. I got it for a very a place that I always get my camera gear, which is bless their hearts. They are really have been like part of my family for many years. And I've got the winder. As you can see, I've got now a winder. Makes the camera a little bit bigger. It has a better grip on it, as you can see there. All right, and it gives me the ability to shoot in a single shot. It's a motor. Okay, so it's a motor drive. Gives me the ability to advance my film in one frame at a second, or in sequence. And if I put it in sequence, then it allows the camera to do 5 frames per second shooting, And again, sometimes maybe you guys might think, well, 5 frames per second, that's nothing. My camera can do 40 frames per second. Film cameras are completely different. Okay, remember that when you're doing with film camera, you're actually advancing film. All right, in a digital camera, you're not doing nothing except that, it's shooting, it's snapping your shutter. Basically is what it's doing here. Is doing more than just snapping the shutter. It's actually advancing the film. All right, and so you don't want it to go too fast because it's going to tear the film up, and at the same time, you don't want it to create any sort of motion. So with this particular scenario, in the Olympus, it actually advances the film 5 frames per second, and it makes it a little bit heavier. The camera feels heavy now because of the batteries. It takes four AA batteries, and the lens, right? And of course, anything that's vintage is going to have some weight to it, some actual meat to it, right? And this setup here that I got, I am very, very um, happy to have it because I think it's going to give me the ability to do more with it. Obviously, with the 51.8 and this lens, but this lens actually is going to be my primary lens. It is not a fast lens, all right? It is not a fast lens. It is only I believe it's a, let me see. I want to double make sure it's a 3.5 to 4.5. But in film, well, to begin with, I don't shoot at night. All right. If I was gonna shoot at night, I have proper lighting. All right, to be able to give the light that the camera needs. Right. But I don't. Did not pick this lens to shoot at night. Okay, this lens is to travel and to get beautiful photos uh, on film, right? In daylight, all right, under the sun, all right. It's basically why I picked this lens. It is very, very, very well built. It has also a close focus, which is almost like a macro. All right, when I look at it, it's almost like a macro. I did some. I took some actual shots of Jasmine while I was inside the camera store, and the what I got out of the lens, what I saw coming out of the lens, was stellar. Okay, was really impressive. And so this is the reason why I picked it up. Um, these lenses are not expensive. Okay, when you're dealing with film camera, it is not expensive. But what's nice about having film, at least for me, what's really nice is it slows you down. It makes you think. All right, it makes you think about exposure. It makes you think about whether or not you have enough light. Okay, it makes you think about shutter speed. It really stops you in the middle, of what you're doing. And in order for you to be able to get the shot done right, you need to be able to properly set your camera. All right. And if you don't know how to set your camera, right, this is the best way to learn how photography works, how actually photography works. All right. And for me, on the other hand, I love film. All right. I love film. I enjoy film. I think I enjoy film a lot more than digital photography. Digital photography, I think there's so many people that can actually do digital photography. This, on the other hand, is completely different. I want to apologize also. One thing, if you see that my video is going in and out, is I'm not in my home. Okay, I'm actually inside a room, and it seems like this particular phone that I am using, I'm using a phone. I'm using a Motorola Razr. Doesn't is not locking for some reason. It's not locking the white balance or the lighting, and so it's going all over the place. All right, so I don't know. All right, I don't know what the scenario might be, but I just wanted to put this real quick video out there. Basically mostly to let you guys know that I'm okay. all right, and that I'm out of the hospital, and to sort of continue what I started, okay, which is with film photography, right? I did mention that I was going to be giving out something every week, right? Every time I did a video, and it has not changed. All right, that has not changed. The only thing that has changed for me is that since I was in the hospital, I have not been able to get my things right, and so um, the item, right, that I mentioned on the last video that I was going to be giving away was that book. All right, if you go back to the previous video, you can see it. That has still not been raffled out. All right, I wanted to do the raffle today, but I don't have enough people to really raffle it. Okay, and what I'm saying is I only had two responses, all right, on these videos, so I'm going to extend it for one more week, all right, to see if anybody else wants to be in that in that raffle for that free brand new book, right? It has to do with photography. Again, if you want to see it, check out the video previously. Actually, I can take the book out and show you what it is. If you guys give me a second. Um, yeah, why not? I can just show you guys what it is. Um, it's just I've been going through a lot, and I didn't quite get um a good news when they told me about what I had in my brain, right? And so I've been dealing with all of this. Um, and let me see if I can get this out first. Okay, and now I'm digging. Oh wow. Sorry about that. Okay, it looks like that's not what I expected to do. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's understanding exposure. Okay, understanding exposure is the book is by Brian Peterson. It is a wonderful book. All right, that it really tells you and explains the basics of exposure. It's very colorful. It shows everything very well detailed. All right, it is a book that is very much used in film schools, for basic instructions and stuff like that. And yes, it's how to shoot great photographs with any camera. It is the fourth edition. And so this is the book that I'm going to be raffling off. And if you want to join in this raffle, just go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a note that you do want, okay, to be in this for this drawing, right, in the comments section, all right, and then I'll put your name in a hat or something, right, so that we can draw those names, and whoever wins this week by this weekend, I'll definitely draw the name out, and I'll get a hold of whoever it is that wins. I'll do it live in the next video, and whoever wins, I will get in contact with them via email or Facebook or YouTube or whatever the case may be, right? And to get your address and everything so that I can send it out to you. All right. But this is what we're giving. It is understanding exposure, and on the next video, I'll have something new, something different to give out. Again, I noticed this video is going all over the place because I can see it, with light going in and out, in and out, in and out, and I apologize, okay, because I'm just using this phone right now. I did not pull my my iPhone 16. um, but it is what it is. And so I just wanted to sort of like give you a little bit of heads up as to what's going on, right? I still am using the black and white, the 24 exposures, as you can see right here. All right, is what I'm still going through. I still have, let me see, I've taken 10 photos. I still got 14 more photos to finish this roll here. And yeah, and then the add-ons is the winder. Okay, it is a winder 2. The difference between the winder 1 and the winder 2 is that the winder 1, you can only, it only gives you the ability to do single shot. You know, in other words, you can only use it to advance your film one at a time. The winder 2 allows you to advance it either single or in sequence. Single meaning one shot at a time, one photograph at a time, or sequence where you can shoot 2 or 3 at a time by just holding the button and go ta 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 ta, you know, that type of thing. You know, that's what this is. And I love the sound of not only the winder. I love the sound of the shutter speed. Everything about this I really love a lot. Let me see if I can see my wife. She's right here in front, and let me see if I can bring it up. Oh yeah, yeah. But it's be better if I do it manually. And let me see if I have it here. I can do 2, and I can do 8 there. Let me see. And maybe. There we go. There we go. We got it at 35th. And you can hear right now, if you can listen to it, you can hear how wonderful the sound is, you know, which I really, really enjoy, you know. And that's the beauty of that sound, the beauty of that, you know, that binder, you know, it's just a different feeling all the way around when you're actually doing photography, film photography, that is, right? Um, it's it's important, you know, to know that, okay, because film photography is it's hugely different, you know, and it's just that the true sense of being a photographer. It comes back, you know, when you hold the camera, when you shoot, you know, the sound it makes, the whole um, the whole process, all right, of actually shooting is just awesome, you know. So anyways, I don't want to make this video very long, you know. I want to thank everybody for um, posting, you know, well wishes to me in this Facebook group and in the different groups that I have. And again, if you want to participate, or if you haven't, you know, subscribed, you know, just go ahead and subscribe, and you have an opportunity to win this understanding exposure. And for next week, I have something much better that I'm going to be giving out. So as I try to grow this channel, right, it's going to be focused mostly in vintage photography, film, to be more exact. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for being here. And me and Jasmine's in front of me. We want to thank you again, once again, for all those wishes. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.